off, I do really recommend practicing balance with shoes off so we can get a feel of those feet, really stretch out those toes, reconnect the brain all the way down to those feet, work on that proprioception as well. So let's begin with something close by to hold on to, a chair or a wall, and let's get started. We'll warm up those feet and ankles by lifting those heels up. So we want to get a sense of where those feet are. We want to strengthen in those feet, warm up before we begin those balancing exercises. So stay connected to something, holding on, or we can even challenge a little bit more balance as we warm up with those arms coming up and down. So again, remember to do this in a safe environment. Make sure you're near something to hold on to. If that balance feels extra off today, maybe being a little safer and holding on, we can challenge a little bit more and bring those arms up to the sky, get that full stretch, and then back down. Let's just do a few more of these to warm up that body. Reaching and down. One more, up and down. So now holding on, we're gonna just lift those toes now, strengthening those shins and getting those feet used to that mobility. We wanna pick up those toes really strong, lifting up, lifting up. Great. And then from here, holding strong in the core, because the core is very important to balance and posture as well. So we want those shoulders back and down. We want to lightly hold onto something as we move into that balance. So holding the right knee up, we want to make sure that knee is in line with the hips. Our core is strong, our shoulders are back, so our posture looks amazing. So from there, we're holding on, or if balance feels okay, let's release the hand or keep it close by. So we're challenging that standing leg. Also, the hip is getting a little work too as we stand in this posture. Let's hold it for just a few more breaths here. Again, check in on that posture is key for balance. We want our ears lined up over our shoulders, over our hips, and really grounded through that foot standing. Let's switch sides. So we'll ground that right foot now, and our left knee floats up as we hold on. So each side may feel a little bit different. The affected side may be a little bit more challenging to stand on. So always start safe by holding on. Then we can release the hands, keeping them close by. We can release them all the way down, work the shoulders back. Again, posture, we want the belly in strong. Good breathing, we want to ground that right foot. Feel all the muscles in that right leg working. Shoulders are back. That looks great. A few more breaths. So we want to remember to breathe while we're balancing. Sometimes when we're concentrating really hard, we forget to take those deep breaths. So let's all take a deep breath in and relax. Good. So we'll bring those feet down. Now moving into tandem, we want to take that right foot in front. So holding on, grounding both feet. We want equal pressure on each foot. We tend to lean back into that back leg often, so we want to keep both feet grounded. From here, we can keep the hand connected and just work for balance here, or hands by the sides. Good, or we can add even a little rotation. Now this gets pretty tricky, so please take it at your own pace. We want to add modifications to make things more challenging, but we also want to be very safe. So let's reach across, looks great. Really lifting that torso, so we're getting that strength building around that waist. Let's do one more. And then back to center, holding on, and then we transition to the other side. Grounding those feet. We want equal pressure in both feet. We don't want to overload that back foot. So equal pressure. Once we have that nice stability, then maybe taking the hand off is an option, or bringing the hands by the sides, or adding that rotation is a little bit more challenging. So be safe with that, but we want to challenge those muscles. Balance is something we must work on every single day. So it's not a once a week or a once a month exercise. We want to balance every single day for at least 5 minutes, maybe longer if possible, but at least 5 minutes to get some of these basic exercises in. standing on one foot, tandem feet. We'll add some more in, but really we need to do these every single day. And it's okay if we move around a little bit. Trees aren't even still all the time, right? If they're in the wind, they're swaying. It's okay if we move and have to counter those balances a little bit, but we want to make sure we're close by something if needed. Okay, back to center. We want to keep those feet grounded. And then from here, shoulders back and down. So we're going to now take that left leg out to the side. Core is strong. We want to lift up tall and then lift that leg up. So stay connected. We're going to tap up, tap down, tap up, tap down. So we're really working on those hips and strengthening, but also leaning toward that side. We're getting a little bit more of that lateral balance, that lateral strength. Let's try holding the leg up now. And maybe reaching the arms away from each other. If that feels okay for a little more challenge, we can always stay connected. We want that core strong, nice and long, good breathing. Yes. And release back to center. Now if we're using a chair, we'll want to bring that chair to the other side. Keep that core strong, and we're leaning slightly into that chair as we lift that opposite leg out. So we'll do a few hip awareness and strengthening exercises, tap and lift, really warming up those hips as we lean to that side. We're offsetting that balance. So holding on as we hold the leg up, maybe option to stretch one or even both arms out for a little bit more challenge. We want to breathe. When balancing on your own, holding the poses for 30 to 60 seconds is ideal. Option to do with eyes open or closed. Of course, closed is going to make it tremendously more difficult. So always do it wisely, holding on to something first. Back to center. Speaking of eyes closed, let's do a set with the eyes closed. Holding on, let's lift that right knee up and close our eyes. So we want to keep holding on for this one, just to get a sense of where we are first. Always we can add a little bit more challenge, maybe just holding on with one finger, keeping that core strong, but stay connected. When the eyes are closed, we have the tendency to be already falling over before we know that we are losing our balance. So please be extra safe with this. Open the eyes and let's switch feet. So working to close the eyes, this helps with proprioception. Our eyes and our sight are vital to balance. So by taking that component away, we're much more reliant on the vestibular system in our ears and our proprioception system in our feet. So we want to challenge those variables without our sight every once in a while to get a different perspective for balance. But keep the hands connected to something for balance. Open the eyes, we'll bring those feet down. Let's do a few shoulder rolls back. Let's press those arms out. Reach those arms up, get a nice stretch, and out. Let's do it one more time, up and out. And bring the hands to the back and stretch that low back. This will help with posture and opening up the whole front side of the body, which is so important for posture and balance. We want to keep those chest muscles stretched out so we don't forward fold here. That will offset our balance. So posture is key to balance. And relax. Let's roll the shoulders back. One more time. Big breath up. Exhale. And thank you for joining me, Danica Edelbrock, for exercise today. I will do a daily Parkinson's exercise routine every single day because it is so important that every day, whether or not you feel like it, you get out and move. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Ideally, it's longer, but even if we're just getting 5 or 10 minutes in, that may encourage you to do more that day. So every day, let's get moving. Thank you.